Welcome to the best stock YouTube channel. My name is Dean K, and in this video we are speaking about Senseonics Holdings, ticker symbol SENS, one of our favorite stocks on this channel, as well as Bngo. I want to go over some technical analysis, some price predictions, and some recent news. Starting off with the price action here, you can see Senseonics Holdings, ticker symbol SENS, had a bit of a red day, and this is something we've been seeing recently with Sens. We've seen a bit of red, a bit of green, some pretty sideways action. Nothing to be worried about in my opinion. If we take a look at the chart here, I can see that there is a trend line forming here. I do think we are heading in a bullish direction. However, there is a key piece of support at the 386 range. So 386 a share, I do think that's a crucial number. If we do fall through that, then the next support I reckon is about here at 364. So I do think we have a bit of sideways trading again. However, if we are able to break 416 a share, then we could be in a clear run to reach 458 a share and get next to that mental milestone of that $5 a share range as we head back to those highs of early June. Now, if we look at news and why I think this stock is trading relatively dormant right now, there's been no recent news. Obviously, we had the earnings and that was exciting, and we spoke about that FDA approval, and that was meant to be mid-October. Now it's pushed back before the end of the year, but that's something that we're really waiting for. We need to see news, and just the way the market's trading right now, it's just pretty sideways in these stocks. I mean, if we look at Bngo, very similar price action to Sens. We had an early spike in the morning, bit of a sell-off, pull back here, then we spiked back up a little bit, still finished the day in the red. Same thing over the 1 day chart. You can see we spiked up, had a sell-off, came back up a bit, finished the day in the red. So they're trading very similarly, and it's just because there's no news. It's just how the whole market's going. There's a lot of money going in meme stocks right now. There's a lot of craziness happening, so a bit of sideways action is wanted, particularly when we look at Sens and when we see that we had this big spike. We were trading not too long ago. We were trading at $1.87 a share. Okay, you could get this stock less than $2 a share not too long ago, and we did have a huge run-ups here, even from the floor here, even from 270 a share. Even recently, we had a big run-up, and to see some sideways action is always rewarding. To see us jumping around this key area here is very satisfying to me, because it tells me that this stock may have found a new support here, and we're not going to drop back down to under $2 a share. But of course, you never know. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but really we do want to hear news from Sens, whether it be an update on the FDA or whether it be the actual FDA approval itself. That's when things would really start getting exciting for Senseonics hot stock, ticker symbol SENS. Bngo, like we said, same pattern as Sens right now. Over the past 5 days, red, very similar, just some sideways action. Okay, and this is perfectly fine. It's not a problem for me. If we look at the analysis here, we can see that it does look a bit more bearish from Bngo compared to Sens, and we do see this key area of 569. This is something I'm definitely watching. We've bounced off it twice before here. If we do pass that, then it could be a clear run back to $5.13 a share, because we did spike up very quickly. Now, analysts still have a $10 a share price target for Bngo, which does represent a 71.72% upside from where it is today. But obviously the issue is we need the financials to support this. We want to see financials coming out. We need to see the revenue making sense for the valuation, and that's what really needs to happen for Bngo. So obviously Sens, we need financials too. However, Sens, the big thing, the exciting thing is that FDA approval. I want to bring your attention to a recent comment I had on one of my other Sens videos to give you an idea of how bullish and how excited I am for this Sens product. Okay, so here's one of my recent videos. I'll leave it at the end of this one if you want to check it out. But you can see this comment, Mark here, he commented, "I got the Eversense XI and I love it. It's approved in the EU. I bought 2,500 shares after using it. It will be the future of CGM systems." So thank you so much for that comment, Mark. It really does give us investors an insight as to how good this product is. I mean, Mark got the product, he loved it so much, he invested in the company. If that doesn't say how good the product is, then I don't know what will. And that's why I am invested. That's why I am excited about this FDA approval. We've been over this in the past. I've covered videos. I've spoken to people who have used both the Eversense and the Dexcom CGM, and we have found that the Eversense is the superior product. And having that 180-day approval, being able to put it in your arm and have it for 180 days, okay, will be very, very beneficial for obvious reasons. You don't have to keep going back to the doctor, okay? We're talking about less calibrations. We're talking less calibrations in the future. We're talking on monitor vibration. So you don't even need to be constantly checking your phone to see what's going on. You can just rest assured, go to work, go to school, be driving, whatever you need to do, and you'll get a vibration alert letting you know that something is wrong. And that is very, very important. Another massive, massive benefit for the Eversense product. If their partnership with Ascensia is able to play out, if they're able to do what they say they're going to do, well, we could definitely see this product take over the industry, which is massive. Because when we compare it to Dexcom, and let's just do that right now, we can see that Dexcom stock has a market cap of $25.48 billion, while Sens only has a market cap of $1.75 billion. Now, just because they have a better product, do I think that they're gonna quickly jump up to this crazy market cap? No, I don't. I think there is a lot of things that still need to happen. We need to see the partnership with Ascensia really, really working in our benefit, okay? We need to see them getting in the sales. And I do believe that we can see Sens take some of this market share and go up in value. Now, this is not going to be an overnight thing. Don't think you're going to get FDA approval and suddenly we're going to be trading at a $52 billion market cap. Absolutely not. This is a long-term play here. Now, obviously, Dexcom, Sens, they're in the same industry, okay, diabetes. And unfortunately, diabetes is a growing issue. This is technically a good thing for the company, for Sens, for our stock, but not so good for people. If we want to have a look at the numbers here in 2015, 1 in 11 adults has diabetes, 415 million people. They're estimating by 2040 that 1 in 10 adults will have diabetes, and that will be 642 million people. And the market cap, the diabetes health expenditure rather, would exceed $802 billion. Now, obviously, this isn't just for CGMs, this is for a wide variety of things, but we do see clearly that it is a growing thing, and that does mean that I see room for both Dexcom and Sens to grow. Hopefully Sens does grow at a faster rate because we do think they have a superior product. On the other hand, we could see a buyout. I'm not saying that's going to happen. This isn't any rumor, this isn't any news, but why not? Why wouldn't Dexcom come and buy Sens out or something like that down the track? I have people in the comments of some of my other videos suggest the same thing also. Now, that would be very, very interested, but I personally think Sens will be okay without no buyout as long as they're able to execute and as long as this partnership with Ascensia is able to work. Okay, that is very, very critical, as well as the critical nature of that FDA approval. Guys, we need to know this is a high risk stock. Yes, I'm bullish. Yes, I'm invested. But if we don't get that FDA approval, you can see this stock crash dramatically, and you don't want to be left holding the bag. So if you've got more invested than you're willing to lose, I will consider maybe taking some out and knowing that there could be a sell-off at any moment if some bad news comes out from that FDA approval. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is not financial advice. If you could let me know in the comments, what do you think about your price predictions for Sens on that FDA approval? I'll be responding to each and every one of them. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.